course, summer camps are the highlight of the summer for many kids. They get to build confidence, try new activities, and make new friends.
You know, the thing is, going away to camp, sometimes that can cause some anxiety, especially if this is their first trip to a summer camp. So here to talk about what you can do to make that easier is Dr. Gigi Chawla, the Chief of General Pediatrics at Children's Minnesota. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me again.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's get to it. If I have a child who may be a little more anxious, what steps can a parent take to try to calm those nerves? Because going away for the first time, that can be a nerve-wracker.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is really a challenge for both parents and for kids alike. First of all, it's really very normal, right? To do something new like this, it's challenging for anyone, for adults, for kids, for anyone. So I think the first step for families really is to recognize that this is a stressful time. Even though it should be something really fun, like going to swimming camp or something like that, it is stressful to make new friends and to learn a new environment. So acknowledge that. Recognize that. Talk about how, you know, when you went to camp, boy, this was made you kind of nervous. And ask your child, what do you think about some of that? And let them have a chance to talk.
Always important to keep that conversation line open. And anytime you're starting something new, it can feel daunting.
Exactly.
My kids are in camp, and it goes week to week. So like 1 week is like crafts, 1 week's animals, the next week's like water week. And then so when I pick them up, a lot of times they're very excited to talk about what they did and if they have met a new friend, and we're already setting up play dates. So I think that's a good, so far it's going okay for me, but you know, it changes each week. So that was one of my concerns. I'm like, so it's not the same routine. And so I'm interested to see how the following weeks are going to go.
That is really important, just to help your child understand that you have to be a little bit flexible. You don't know what the routine is going to be, and so prepare a little bit for that with your child too. That can diminish some of their anxiety. You can practice some of that. And for kids who really have a hard time, or you're worried as a parent that they're going to have a hard time making new friends, set yourself some little goals. So for example, can they sit next to somebody new each day? Okay. Can they start up a conversation about what you did yesterday that you really liked at camp? Can you bring us a lunch or a snack that's got pieces in it like carrots or something like that you could potentially share? So things like that can set your child up for success in order to make friends.
I think a lot of parents too, you know, we try to over-prepare sometimes, right? You know, we may go to, have a bunch of different camps planned. Brother, you were talking about this before. What if my child comes home from that first day at camp and they're like, Mom, Dad, I hate this camp. I don't want to go to this camp. How, because parents, you know, we try to be in control of everything. What do we do there?
Yeah, that is such a tough one. You know, I try to imagine if that was your child going to school. Right? So you still want them to go to school the next day. And if you kind of set that up for camp too, that, oh, if you don't like it, you don't have to go, you might have that same type of trouble in the fall when you transition to school.
Yeah, good point.
So try to think of some ways that gives kids a little bit of an out. So, you know, let's try tomorrow and just pick one thing that we're going to try to improve on that you didn't like about camp. As a parent, you can talk to the camp counselors or such to help your child make that transition. And then always kind of recognize that with your child too. If you really don't like it on day 2, we can talk about it some more.
Conversation. It sounds like that's going to be key in anything. It's having that conversation, recognizing that conversation, and having the dialogue.
Absolutely. Make it fun.
Make it fun.
Yeah,
Make it
definitely.
fun. All right. Dr. Gigi, thank you so much for your time and insight.
Good luck
We appreciate
and have fun.
Thank you.
Yes.